Hi, this is Utkarsh Bhargav and welcome to another amazing episode of Daily Market Analysis here at Roaring Bulls. Now, I've been traveling recently from a few days, so this is a video that I'm posting from a different city, so it might look a bit different, but we are going to discuss everything that happened into the markets today. And today, Nifty tested a fresh all-time high. Nifty made a high of 15,915 and there was slight expectation that the banks might perform better and the Nifty might actually, end up above 15,900. But then the banks did not perform, and not just the bank. In fact, Reliance and TCS, companies like TCS and Reliance also did not perform for the day. And overall, if we'll see, after trying multiple times to move up, Nifty actually could not move up, and at the end of the day, it managed to close down by 45 points. Now, it was sort of a bearish consolidation in Nifty, that's what I can say. But in Bank Nifty, it was a pure consolidation. Bank Nifty opened up with huge strength, and for the first 20 minutes, it definitely tried to move up with good strength, but again could not sustain. HDFC was not supporting the banking sector. PSU banks actually did well today, but the private banking sector was not supporting the index, and eventually the banks fell and not just fell, they actually consolidated because the banks actually closed down just 5 points. So it was a pure day of consolidation for the banks. And Dr. Reddy's, the pharma sector, Dr. Reddy's officially launched the 2DG drug today, and it turned out to be the top gainer in Nifty 50 index. The stock was up by 1.8%, as I can see that, and most metal stocks were also very bullish today. Jindal Steel, VEDL, or all of them were very bullish, and they continued the momentum from the past trading session today also. And other than that, important update from the market is that Indian Overseas Bank and Canara Bank moved up significantly from the news of privatization. Now, we have been discussing about the news of privatization, and that can actually significantly affect the PSU banking sector, and that's what we can see today. The banking in the IOB and Canara Bank moved up significantly, and Nifty actually lost its power mostly because of the heavyweight stocks from the Nifty 50 index, that is the HDFC, Reliance, TCS. They actually didn't move throughout the day, so Nifty actually lost its power, the upward momentum, right? So today was in general a good day into the markets. There was a announcement by a finance minister, and the finance minister announced a relief package of stimulus package of 1.1 lakh crore, and it's a big stimulus package. Now we'll have to wait and watch how much of it comes into action, but still, but this kind of good news actually failed to lift up the market sentiment today. Such was the pressure of the bears today. So Nifty, managed to still sustain 15,800 level as of now. That's what we can see. And banks mostly consolidated all day long, and tomorrow, after such consolidation today, tomorrow I'm expecting that the banks might actually decide to move up and taking Nifty again significantly higher towards the level of 15,900, and that can be crucial, and we might see some good move tomorrow in banking sector. Now, I'm a big fan of central pivot range CPR, and tomorrow we will actually find a narrow range CPR in that might indicate us a good move on either side in Bank Nifty. I am expecting a good move on the upside definitely, considering the good news that has been coming around with the finance minister today. And in general, the market sentiments are still very good. India VIX is still pretty low, and there's not much fear into the markets. Coronavirus 2DG drug is out, and the vaccination is still going very strong. The number of COVID cases are not rising a lot. In fact, they are decreasing. So those are actually pretty good things that are available in the markets as of now. That's what I can see. And stay tuned till the end of the video, my friend, because we are going to discuss and analyze all the important levels that are going to be crucial for you for tomorrow's trading session. And by the way, if you are new to Roaring Bulls YouTube channel, consider subscribing to the channel, and in fact, even just hit the bell notification icon so that you won't miss any single update that comes from our side, because every single video that we post for you on this channel is actually going to help you become an empowered trader. And a lot of free content has been already posted for you. You can just go out and check out the playlist that we have made for you about the whole empowered trading, and you'll be able to access a lot of free content that is available for you on various things like important indicators, important techniques, support and resistance zones, how to use a central pivot range. All of these are free for you. Just you have to go out there, spend some time, quality time on the channel, and you'll learn a lot. And just in case, if you want to deep dive further into the right kind of techniques to generate good and realistic and consistent income from the stock market as a day trader, whether you're an option buyer or an option seller, you will love what we have for you on the Millionaire Trader Club. The Millionaire Trader Club is actually a place where all the like-minded traders who are willing to learn and then earn from the markets actually connect, and we have created this community so that all of us can learn together. And I personally share my trading levels on the community every single day, and other members and mentors also share the levels, so it becomes a lot of help for everyone to understand the market direction and market behavior. Plus, every weekend, I bring you live one-on-one masterclass where we learn about so many things, about so many topics that can actually change the way you look at the markets. It can change the perspective. It can change your perspective towards the market, and it can change the way you trade into the market. So it's going to be, crucial and important for you. If you are going to learn from the TMT Club, you are going to learn a lot, and you are going to love it. Okay. So enough of that business promotion. Now, if you are interested to join the TMT Club, the link is in the description below. I hope to see you on there. And let's now move ahead with the analysis on the charts. We'll look and understand what happened in the markets today and what is the expectation for tomorrow's trading session. So continue watching this video till the very end. This is from Krish Bhargav. You're watching Roaring Bulls, the stock market show. Okay, so let's just begin with analyzing which stocks came into our scanner right in the morning, and I shared those stocks with you. So Muthoot Finance was there, that came into our scanner, but it did not actually, went up to our trading level. So can we see it here, Muthoot Finance? Yes, so it was there, but it did not came to our trading level. So let's not discuss about that. Adani Ports was there. So Adani Ports, we were able to actually book good profits in Adani Ports, and the buying level that I shared in the morning was clearly mentioned above 719, and we were definitely able to book good profits in Adani Ports as it moved up further more than just 719. Can you see that here very clearly? Let me just open up the long position tool for you so that you can understand. 719 was our buying level at the morning itself, as I shared in the pre-market report, and it gave us kind of good targets after that. So it went up 1.45% after our entry level. Okay, so it was good. Then there was Tata Consumer. So can we see that Tata Consumer actually also did pretty well, and Tata Consumer definitely came to a buying level, but it went sideways mostly after that. And let's look at Tata Chemical. So Tata Chemical also came to a buying level, and it did hit our targets as well. So 722, above 722, above 723, in fact, above the previous day high was our buying level. And can you see that just above the previous day high, we have been able to actually book good profits in this thing as well, in Tata Chemicals as well. So can you see that over here, 723 above 723, that was yesterday's high, and we were able to actually capture this kind of good momentum, more than 1.6% in Tata Chemicals. Okay, then there was Cummins didn't come into a buy level. So Cipla didn't come into a buy level, NTPC didn't come into a buy level, SBI also didn't come into a buy level. You can see that I've marked SBI over there. Then ONGC was there. ONGC came to, ONGC had a great momentum in the first 15 minutes itself, but after that there was not much momentum in ONGC. And then let's come to Nifty 50 index. Then we'll discuss Bank Nifty as well. So in Nifty 50 index, let me actually show you something. There's a 15-minute time frame, and can you see that there's a slight pullback, as I can see that right here. The index was actually trying to recover from this low, and it went up to test the all-time high. It was 15,901, as I can see that, and now there's a pullback. So there's a possibility, if this pattern, I can assume that this is sort of a cup and handle pattern. That's what I can see there. The index is actually consolidating in this range, and if this breaks out, we can actually see index moving further upwards. That is a possible scenario. That's what I can see in the Nifty 50 index. Okay, so other than that, important levels for tomorrow's trading session, right? We have to discuss important levels for tomorrow's trading session. So let me actually delete these drawings for you so that you can understand all the important levels for tomorrow's trading session. Okay, so 1 second, I have to remove all these. So let me just so I can remove all these just here. 1 second. Yeah, fine. So now we can see that important levels for tomorrow's trading session are basically, Nifty has been consolidating today, and let me switch to 5-minute time frame. Okay, so yeah, this is it here. And can you see in today's trading session, Nifty mostly consolidated in a small range of CPR. So I can easily spot the CPR over here. So it is right here, and it's actually consolidated in a small range, right? So for tomorrow, I can assume that the important resistance level for the Nifty 50 index is basically this particular level, that is 15,806 is going to be a good resistance for tomorrow's trading session, and the next big resistance is going to be 15,901, and Nifty will definitely find good support at 15,774. That's what I can see from here. So let me do one thing. Let me just go to the option chain of Nifty and understand what the option chain looks like. So as far as we can see on option chain, 15,800 is a level where there's a decent support. Can you see that there's a decent support on 15,800 put side, and almost equivalent call options written on 15,800. So 15,800 is kind of an indecisive zone. That's what I can see. And 15,900 is still a huge resistance, because 43.9 lakh open contracts written on the call side on 15,900. Okay, so it's a huge resistance as of now. That's what I can see from here. And pretty much we have to see how Nifty behaves tomorrow, because Bank Nifty holds the key for Nifty for tomorrow's trading session. And let's look at Bank Nifty for now, because we have discussed the levels for Nifty. So now we look at Bank Nifty index. 1 second. So for Nifty, I think the levels are clear. 15,901 is going to be a big resistance. 15,835 is going to be a decent resistance, and this is going to be a good support. Okay, so this is going to be a good support, right? 15,770, 15,777 zone is going to be a good support, right? So that's what I can see for Nifty 50 index. Now let's go to the Bank Nifty index and understand what are the possible scenarios for the Bank Nifty index trading session for tomorrow. So as far as I can see, these are all the resistance and the support levels that I have marked for you. And in fact, today also Bank Nifty index mostly traded in a small range. It traded above central pivot range, middle cushion, but mostly traded in a small range. It had a good resistance placed at 35,445, and between the resistance of 35,445 that I can see here, it faced multiple rejections over here, and this is actually a whole institutional resistance area. Can you see that? There's an institutional resistance area that there's a custom indicator that we have for you that we teach all the Millionaire Trader Club members in the TMT masterclass. So there's an institutional resistance area, and there was multiple rejection from this area. After that, this became the institutional resistance area, and there were multiple rejections. Now Bank Nifty actually traded in a small range between this particular levels, this resistance, and I am so sorry about that. Okay, so Bank Nifty actually traded in a small range between this resistance and this support level. Okay, so this is how the trading session looked like in Bank Nifty, and what are the possible expectations for tomorrow's trading session. So let me actually just remove all the drawings from here. So yeah, so what are the possible expectations for tomorrow's trading session? That's we can see. 1 second. So yeah, okay, so 1 second, this drawing has to be removed. Yeah, okay, fine. Now for tomorrow's trading session, what I can feel is that Bank Nifty still has a good support around this particular level, because there was a huge buying, if you can see, on 25th of June, because there was a huge buying on 25th of June. So it is still having a good support at the level of 35,254. So Bank Nifty has a good support over here. This is a good support. 35,254 is actually a good support for Bank Nifty index. And The resistance, I can say that 35,579 is going to be a good resistance for the Bank Nifty index. So this is 35,579. This is going to act as a good resistance for the Bank Nifty index. So you have to mark both these levels on your charts because they are going to be crucial for tomorrow's trading session. After that, the important resistance will come at 35,809. But between that, these are the levels. Okay. So I hope both the levels are actually pretty much clear to you, and I hope you have understood the importance of reading these levels and marking them on your chart so that you can trade much better in the next trading session. Okay. So if you've enjoyed this video, just don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video with every possible trader out there so that you can make sure that the right kind of knowledge reaches to them and they actually start on the journey of empowered trading by being informed trader, not depending on Telegram calls or tips, but depending on their own analysis and their own setups. So with the Millionaire Trader Club, we are actually doing the same thing. We are making sure that the traders are self-empowered and they actually learn how to trade well into the market. So I hope you enjoyed this video. The setup looks a bit different today, and it will look a bit different for the next 5 or 10 days as I'm traveling out. But after that, I'll be back on my setup on my studio office, and before that, just don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is from Utkarsh Bhargav. Thank you for listening to me. You are watching Roaring Bulls, the stock market show.